So I am currently at the office. I got here early again, 6:30. I am doing these marketing letters. So what they are is basically, I'll have to turn the camera around, I'll show you in a second, but basically I'm sending out letters to all our past estimates and I'm making them as personalized as possible. And I'll quick flip around the camera, hold on. So what these are we've done a series of copies to make them look handwritten. And it's because we hand wrote and then we customized by putting the sales rep name right there and then the type of project right here. And then the name. This is like, each one is gonna have obviously the right name on it. Made it look customized. I'm then going through and highlighting pieces of it and then highlighting the number. And then I'm going to be including some other stuff into the envelopes. So this is what it looks like when they open it. You open it up. Like, oh, what's this? It looks like a real handwritten letter. So they'll read it. I mean, it's like guaranteed to get read. So what else I'm gonna include in the envelope is I'm gonna create these little coupons that are basically like, do you want extra cash for the holidays? Refer somebody who books with us and receive $200 cash. I figured that might get some people to move, but the idea is we're sending these out to people who might have already got the project done. I'm trying to make this go as far as possible. So I'm going to include something in there that makes them, maybe they'll want to refer somebody. So we'll see how it goes. I'll maybe update you guys when I have sent these out, because we're going to actually, alongside this, we're going to send out a mass email to all these people also. And then we're going to hit the phones and call them. So there's not one person on this list that's not going to get contacted and not going to see the messaging. So the goal is to try to pull as much as we can out of this for booked for the spring, because we get deposits, and when we get deposits, we have extra cash. So I'm going to do another one after this of an interior, of all interiors that we've estimated for the year, and do the exact same thing, but all interior. So just attacking, trying to get revenue coming in. Took a break to come hang out with my partner in crime. How are you feeling today, Miko?
I feel good.
All right. We got Desert Dale in the flesh. Okay, future Dale. All right, so now, oops. All right, so now I am headed to FedEx office. Is where I created some little coupons that are like, refer somebody, get $200 essentially. I'm headed to FedEx. I designed them, I sent them to FedEx. I'm headed to FedEx to pick them up, and I'll show you what they look like once I get them. All right, so I just got to FedEx. I actually want to show you guys something real quick that maybe you've never seen before about the logo. I'm super interested in like logo design and histories of companies, so I'm gonna show you something real quick. So if you look at the FedEx logo, so look in between the E and the X is an arrow forward, and they did that because obviously they're exporting, they're shipping and receiving, so they're moving forward. Yeah, so I just thought that was an interesting, you know, when I first saw it, I didn't see it before that. Like I actually watched a video on how they built the logo, and that's when I saw it. So I don't know, maybe I'm not as aware as other people. Maybe you all have already seen that. I thought it was cool when I saw it. Frederick Smith is the person who started FedEx, and he wrote a paper in college, I believe, about like an overnight shipping company, like service. Like he wrote it as part of his, maybe it's like his final paper, and he got he didn't get a great grade on it, and actually the teacher said it would be didn't think it would be possible, and so he didn't get a good grade, and then he left college and ended up starting FedEx with a bunch of money, and actually ended up getting to the spot where, you can look all this up, you know, I might be butchering some of the details, but he actually got to a point to where he had like a $24,000 fuel bill that he couldn't pay because he was cash poor, and he ended up taking the last $5,000 that he had to the casino, and he was able to make enough at the casino to afford the fuel bill in order to keep FedEx alive in the early days. Interesting fact. Guy's a really cool guy. He's actually still, I think, chairman, or maybe even still CEO of FedEx. However many years, I think they started in the 80s. So yeah, he's a good guy. Definitely knows what he's doing. Soon they'll be making videos about me. Future Tony, you're about to be the boss. You're about to be the boss. They're about to somebody's gonna be making a video about blue painting, sitting outside the blue painting office like, I heard he came up with this logo and he just wouldn't stop. I heard he was in debt up to his eyeballs, but he turned it all around. So that's what you're about to hear. That's why I'm making these videos, is so I can look back and be like, damn, I was onto something. And then I can share I'm gonna actually share the videos once I have made it. These videos are gonna be made, you know, people can watch them, they're public, but I'm not gonna like share them to anybody that I know until I've gotten to a point to where I can say everything that I thought was gonna worked, and that what I'm doing is, you know, moving forward and building and growing. And once I get to a spot where I can be like, once I get to a spot where I can show the world that I know what I'm doing in business, because right now it looks like I don't know what I'm doing. Once I get to that spot, that's when I'll show these videos off. But for now, it's just, they're still public videos, but I'm only making them for myself to watch later. So when I pull the Great Escape off, when I make this all work and I turn this company into $1 billion company, these videos are gonna be golden. So that's what I'm doing it for. I'm having to cut these myself. Here I am about to put them in to the mailbox. I got about only 60 done. I still gotta go up and do more. I got more stamps though, so I can do the rest of them. But here we go. Wonder if these all can go in there. Oh, there's a magnet. I put a magnet in there and it's sticking to the side. All right, done. All right, so I put out the ones that I had stamped. Now I'm gonna do I'm gonna show you my system for getting these stamped. Both types of stamps. I stamp them with this, which is just our address and stuff, and then I put the damn stamps on them that I got from Cub Foods, 60 cents a piece, which seems expensive, but whatever. Holiday stamps, so I'm putting holiday stamps on now. So I'll just show you quick. What I do is I lay them out, boom, boom, boom. I go all the way around, and then what I do is I keep this over here, right? I then stamp, boom, 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 across, and then I keep my stamps over here. So I pick up the stamps, I put the stamps on, boom, 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 boom. When I get done with this over here, I set it over here. So that's my system. This then stays over here. The stamps come with me over here. Then when I'm done, I pick them up, boom, boom. I got to keep them in the right order because they're in the same order that the list is. We have a list, it's in an order. I got to make sure that when I pick these up, I put this on top of it. So then I flip it over and I put it there. The reason why it's got to be in order is because the letters are in order. So when I put the person's name on it, I'm not putting the wrong letter into the wrong envelope. So I'll just go ahead and do my system. With this system, I can do about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 without moving. So I did that because I moved my things. I have my stamps over here. So I just one at a time. This is the system I've made so far to make this a little faster. Still takes quite a bit of time. But it's all we have right now to try to get revenue coming in, so it's gonna have to work. I have some other ideas. I'm going to be doing a past customer demo or campaign. So these are all demos or like people we've given estimates to but haven't booked. I have an idea to do a mail out campaign for past customers where we're gonna put the coupon in. It's gonna be a holiday card and we're gonna put the coupon, not the coupon, but the referral, like, do you need cash? Get $200 for referring a friend or family or whatever. Put that in with past customers that have had a good experience with us. So these people are gonna be more likely to refer people. So the goal is to send that out to, I mean, preferably everybody, but that's gonna take forever. Unless I can hire some people. But yeah, get that out to as many people as possible. And then, like I said, the other campaign is going to be interiors. It's gonna be a different letter. That one's geared towards exterior. The other thing we can do is mail out to leads, people who have requested an estimate but we haven't given one to. But yeah, everything that we do, we're gonna tie with an email too, and then also do a call campaign. So that way, no matter what, if you're in our system, you're gonna hear from us one way or another. It's either gonna be phone call, email, or by mail. And if you don't answer any of those, we're gonna come out to your house and knock on your door. Because that's how serious we are right now. I'm just kidding, we're not actually gonna knock on anybody's door, but that would work. That would be funny. Yeah, so this is the system. See, now I got, these are over here. Make sure I put these in order. And once you know the system, you don't gotta think at all. You first gotta think to build the system, and then once you know the system, you just go. Another thing I'm going to do is track referrals. So I'm going to have that QR code on the coupon, and I'm going to track who sent in which referral by having the form ask, you know, who's referring, like who are you, and then that will pop into our CRM so I can track and keep track of who I need to pay. And then we don't pay any referral bonus out until we get a deposit, so we're going to use the part of the deposit to pay the referral bonus. So that referral bonus is technically free for us because we're getting business from it, and we don't pay the referral. The fine print says we don't pay the referral unless the person books. So I'm hoping they can read the fine print, otherwise we're gonna have a lot of upset people, but either way, that's the only way it makes sense. So, yeah. So this is my night. I'm gonna be here probably, I mean, at the pace this goes, I'll probably be here till 10 p.m. Not really, but maybe like 8 or so. So I don't know what else. I mean, we've tried Craigslist. I know this video sucks because when I'm this close you can't see my face, but it's annoying. I'll try to crouch down. But yeah, we've tried Craigslist, and that's not currently providing any results. We've tried, we currently do lead buy, which is expensive and not a great lead source. I mean, you spend like, say, $100 on a lead and then you can't get a hold of that person, but you still have to pay for the lead. That happens 5 times, and it's, when you don't have a lot of money, that's not, it's not affordable, unfortunately. So this is still expensive. I mean, you got to think the stamps are 60 cents a piece. So you do 100, it's 60 bucks. You do 200, 120 bucks. That's just for the stamps. It cost me $60 for those coupons, referral coupons or whatever. Notice how I'm shaking this. It's because if I don't shake it, it doesn't hit completely even, and then you miss. I like it looking as crisp as possible. I'll show you. So I like it looking crisp. I know it's backwards, but yeah, it looks really good. If I don't push it like that, it shows up spotty. I'm a perfectionist. Every detail matters. Look at that. Whoops. Sometimes even perfectionists don't get it right. But I mean, I don't really care. That person will probably still hire us.
So, boom, boom. I don't know how much you guys really care to watch me here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just speed this up.
What's going on, peeps? Future Tony. Just eating my last meal. I've been doing intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting. So I try to be done around 6:30. It's like 7:15 right now. So, but really, it's just you have to go 18. Well, what I'm doing, the schedule I'm doing is I'm gonna go 18 hours without eating. So I try to get done by 6:30 because then I can eat at 11:30. But I think it's 11:30. No, 10:30. So if I finish at 7:30, I can eat at 11:30, which is not bad. But I get really hungry during the day. So this is my last meal. I actually don't have any meat in here. It's just vegetables and rice. I finished my meat already. So I just spent the last like 45 minutes making copies and finalizing these. It's, you know, taking longer than I want it to. This is the second day I've been working on this, so I think the piece that takes a long time is the copying. I got all the letter stuff down, folding it, you know, writing the names on it. The hard part is copying, like figuring out how many copies you need to make. You have to put the sales rep's name on there. You have to put the type of project, you know, so that's just a learning curve. I think the next time I'm going to just be a little more organized in exactly what order they're going to get done. But yeah, I should be able to get these done still tonight, and I'm going to get them out tonight. And then I wanted to send that email tonight, but it's actually not a big deal if I send that tomorrow or even schedule it for like Saturday or Sunday, or even next week, Tuesday. Yeah. So, and the next thing I'm going to be doing is hopping on, I think I'll probably jump right into the interior one. And then from there, past customers. I'm trying to get all that done this week, but it's probably not going to happen unless I can get some help, but I don't have any money to pay anybody, so maybe I just stay up later. I don't know. But yeah, that's it.